The dreams we have, the love we share, this is what we're waiting for.
All right, our next presenter is a first-time presenter and a first-time faculty member from the United Kingdom. He's been in network marketing with the same company for 15 years. He's a mega network marketer in the United Kingdom. He's also a referee in the Champions League soccer division. So I want you guys, for the last lightning round session, to bring the thunder for Mr. Wes Linden.
I'd like to start by sharing with you a picture that captures the moment when I told my friends and family that I had joined a network marketing business. There's that picture. Now, of course, that isn't really when I told my friends and family about my business. It was actually from a game back in England. Now, what I find is that everyone can be getting on perfectly well, and then I make one decision, and I get negativity all around me. That is what your new team members and your new distributors put up with all of the time. They make one simple decision, and that is to join your network marketing business, and for the next few days, weeks, months, whatever it may be, they are surrounded by negativity. So let me take you back to the 30th of November, 1997. I was at university, I was studying to become a teacher and working in a school as a classroom assistant. And I heard about a business opportunity that allowed me to earn some extra money in my spare time and perhaps have an even greater future than teaching was going to promise. I was really excited about it. So I agreed to go along to an opportunity presentation. Small problem. 1997, I was 20 years old. Now, I know that might surprise you because I appreciate I only look 22 now. However, I was 20, I had no car, I had no money for the train, and I had no money for the joining fee. So I asked my dad to take me along to this presentation. Now, we drove in the car for about an hour, and he started asking me what it was all about. Now, of course, I had no skills, I had no training, I had no knowledge or information about the business apart from what I'd been told by my possible sponsor. So what did I do? I basically threw up every little bit of information I could possibly think of, make up a load of stuff as well, in an extremely enthusiastic manner about this new business opportunity and about the network marketing profession. Your new team members are doing that all of the time. And that's what I really want to talk to you about today, how we can combat their first 24, 48, 72 hours where they go home, they say too much of the wrong stuff, and then we lose them. Because wouldn't it be good if we could actually retain more people who agree to sign up with our business? Would that be fair? Anyway, we park up and we're walking into this hotel, and my dad says to me, "Oh, one thing, do you have to pay to join?" And I said, "Yes." And he went, Wes, it's a pyramid scam. If you told me about that before we'd left, I wouldn't have brought you here today. Your new team members go through that too. Anyway, we were there, so we went in anyway, and we sat down and we listened to my potential sponsor run through a very simple company presentation. He didn't make anything up, he just stuck to the company presentation. We decided we'll go home and think about it. And just as we were leaving, my sponsor did something that was very poignant. He handed me an audio cassette tape. Now that dates it a bit. Who remembers audio cassette tapes? He handed me that and he said, "Have a listen to this in the car on the way home with your dad, and I'll give you a call next week." So that's what he did. When we got home, I said to my dad, having listened to the tape, "What do you reckon of that then?" And he looked at me like he had done maybe 2 hours earlier, and he said, "Wes, you'd be crazy not to do this." Now, I think we have this problem in our business. One decision from your new distributors can completely change the emotions of their friends and family. They start getting told about the network marketing plague or the pyramid scams people had heard about before, and how one of their neighbors once knew someone whose family was kidnapped by pirates because they joined one of those things. And then there's one group of very negative people. They step in with their negativity and explain to you what they think about the network marketing industry. And in England, we call those people the Guptas. Now, Guptas is actually spelled G-U-P-T-R. And what it stands for is generally unsuccessful people talking rubbish. You see, we spend lots of time trying to introduce new people to our business. We spend loads of time encouraging our team members to do the same. We wear badges, we put car stickers on the bumper, we invite our friends and family round for dinner, and then we accidentally leave brochures all over the place with the words, "Earn an extra $2,000 in your spare time, ask me how." We do all of those things. We put a lot in, and then we get very few people who actually write out a check and join our business. But when they do, what do? We send them home with nothing but enthusiasm. We just send them home with enthusiasm, no skills, no knowledge, no tools. So how can we protect them in their first 72 hours? It needs to be simple. It needs to pass Jordan Adler's 8-year-old test that he talks about in Beach Money. It needs to be so simple that an 8-year-old could do it. So here's my big tip for you, and it's what my sponsor did for me. You meet people in a coffee shop, maybe you invite them to an event, you talk to them on the phone, whatever it might be. Now, whether they join or not, I believe you should do exactly the same thing. And that is give them one of your official company prospecting tools to take back with them. Whether it be a CD, a DVD, an opportunity pack, give them one of those to take home. And as Richard Brooks said yesterday, if your company doesn't have those right now, you need to find them somewhere. You need to invent them yourselves. But that's what my sponsor did to me. He made me the messenger rather than the message. And that's what you need to do for your new team members. Now, if they've joined and they go home with that, you give them a fighting chance of not becoming target practice from their husband, wife, or partner. If they don't join, send them home with it anyway, because they can still show it to their husband, wife, or partner, and then hopefully that person will talk some sense into them, like my dad did with me. If they're left with just enthusiasm and no skills, none of the skills that Big Al has been teaching for the last 172 years, then they're out.